Hello, this is Coach Lowry. In today's class, we'll be talking about injury prevention. Our standard comes from Physical Education, 2009, Grade 6, 6.12. Today, we're going to identify the possible injuries resulting from improper exercise routine. The objective at the conclusion of this lesson, the student will be able to identify the two most common injuries from an improper exercise routine. Okay, class, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about this question. What are the possible injuries resulting from an improper exercise routine? What I'd like you to do at this time is turn to your partner, discuss what you think are the two most common injuries when performing a physical activity. Okay, now that you've had time to talk to your partner, Tommy, what do you think is an injury that could result as an improper exercise routine? Yes, you could get a broken ankle. Absolutely. Lucy, what do you think the possible injury could result from an improper exercise routine? That's right, a pulled muscle. Certainly you could get a pulled muscle. Very good. Chavez, what type of injury do you think is possible from an improper exercise routine? Absolutely. You could injure your shoulder. Certainly. Jamie, what do you think is a possible injury? Yes, you could strain your neck. Absolutely. Those are all very good examples of what type of injuries you could suffer and what could happen to you during an exercise routine. So today, the two most common injuries that occur from an improper exercise, we're going to talk about a strain and we're going to talk about a sprain and the difference between the two. Okay, a strain occurs when the fibers in a muscle are injured. The four common strains would be a hamstring muscle. I'm pointing to my hamstring muscle now, so the back of my leg. The front of the thigh muscle, this muscle is also called a quadricep muscle, and I'm pointing towards the front of my thigh. This is my thigh. And then my lower back muscle, pointing towards my lower back where that muscle is located. And then a calf muscle. Now, one common denominator that I want you to see between all these muscle strains is they're all reference to muscles itself, okay? All right. So the next topic we're going to go to is the sprain. Now, a sprain is an injury to a ligament. And then you need to know what a ligament is. A ligament is the connective tissue that connects the bone to the bone. Now let's talk about a sprain. And notice the difference in a sprain and a strain. Sprain can happen to the ankle. Somebody mentioned that ankle could be broken. That was a good point. Sprain could be to the knee. You could have a sprain of the shoulder. And you could also have a sprain of the wrist. And somebody a few minutes ago, I think it was a Chavez that said you could sprain your shoulder. Absolutely. Okay, our first activity. Okay, I need 3 volunteers. All right, so I've got Tommy, I've got Taylor, and I've got Jordan. Very good. Y'all come on up. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put the word in the correct box. Okay, when a blank occurs, when the blank and a blank are injured. Very good, Tommy. Jordan. Good. And Taylor. All right, let's check your answers. Excellent. A strain occurs when the fibers in the muscle are injured. All right, I need 3 more volunteers. All right, Marco, Samantha, and Lucy. Now, there's only 2, but 2 of you will work with the 1 and discuss what goes in there, okay? So Marco, you're first. All right, here we go, Marco. A blank is an injury to a blank connective tissue that connects bones to bones. Okay, Marco. All right, let's check our answers. Excellent job. Very good. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise. Okay, in this exercise, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 volunteers. All right, Jerome, Austin, Jackson, Ricky, okay, Susie, Vanessa, Elizabeth, and Audrey. Very good. All right, so we've got strained muscles and common sprains. What you're going to do is you're going to take the box and you're going to put it in the appropriate circle that you think it matches. All right? All right, Jordan, you're first. Here we go. Lower back is the muscle. Very good, Jordan. Lucy. Excellent job, Lucy. Very good. Taylor. That's right. Calf muscle can get strained. Samantha. Very good. You can sprain your shoulder. Remember we talked about Tommy, front of the thigh is a quadricep muscle. Very good. Jackson, you can sprain your wrist. Very good. Hamstring, muscle at the back of the leg. Excellent. Ricky, you can sprain your knee. Good job. Excellent job. Okay, moving on. Now, we're not going to discuss this in depth. This is for our next lesson, but we're going to talk about, I want you to come up to the board. I want you to grab the pen, and I want you to mark whether it's true or false. Okay? So Austin, come up to the board. Now, we'll talk about this in a later lesson, but do you think the reasons that we warm up is to improve range of motion? Very good, Austin. Good. Elizabeth, come up to the board. Do you think we warm up to reduce injury? Very good. Daniel, come on up to the board. Daniel, do you think the reason that we warm up is to increase body temperature? Absolutely. We want the body to warm up so the muscles get warmed up. Logan, come on up to the board. Logan, do you think we warm up to decrease risk for an irregular heartbeat? Excellent. Come on up, Jerome. Jerome, do you think we warm up to reduce muscle soreness? Very good. And Vanessa, come on up to the board. Vanessa, do you think we warm up to make your muscles bigger? Exactly, Vanessa. We do not warm up to make our muscles bigger. We work out to make our muscles bigger. But warming up is simply to improve our range of motion, reduce injury, increase body temperature, decrease risk for irregular heartbeat, and reduce muscle soreness. Very good, class. Excellent. Okay. Here's your exit slip. What I want you to do, what did you learn today? Today we discussed the 2 types of injuries that can occur due to improper exercise. We talked about strains and we talked about sprains. Okay? I want you to repeat to your partner what are the names of those injuries and tell them what also you learned today. Very good. Class, you did a wonderful job, and I look forward to teaching you tomorrow on the proper warm-up procedure.